Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game, man. I'm just sitting up here chilling, about to go hang out with the homies, bring in the new year and shit. Me and my old lady, whatever the case may be. All right, but check this out. I just wanted to knock out a couple of videos because I wanted to talk about some subjects that's like very important to me, and I need to put this out there, man, because I needed to speak on this. Now, I want people to listen to this video closely. Don't misinterpret my words and don't take my words out of context and don't try to twist my words around. But at the same time, I stand by what I'm about to say, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't back down to nobody. Nobody fucking intimidates me, in person or via YouTube. Now, with that being said, let me talk about this situation that's been going on with Dr. Boyce Watkins. Now, as you guys know, I'm a supporter of Dr. Boyce Watkins. I've been following Dr. Boyce Watkins for years. I support him. I believe in his message. But just like any other person, he has flaws. And I see what his flaw is. I see what his flaw is, and I've already stated what the issue I have with Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to run an organization, but at the same time, I can put out and speak my piece what is the problem that I have with his organization. Now, in case you guys don't know, there is a disgruntled or whatever ex-employee, whatever the case may be. Y'all know her by Paris Milan, who basically did put out a string of videos saying that Dr. Boyce Watkins is a hustler, he's this, he's that. And then you had people defended him, such as Michi X and a lot of other people. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Michi X is hilarious. I really dig her content. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny, but at the end of the day, I just listen for entertainment because she's a very entertaining person. But some people don't like the language she uses because she drops a lot of F-bombs. But I don't have a problem with that. However you put the message out there is however you put the message out there. But with that being said, they have been this growing tension between her and some other people that used to formerly work with Dr. Boyce Watkins. You got a person saying, I got receipts, this happened, that happened. So let me tell you the problem that I've always had with Dr. Boyce Watkins to a certain extent. And please do not take my words out of context. I support Dr. Boyce Watkins. I've never given him any money. No, I haven't never done that. But I support what he does. He said a lot of good things. He's had his hiccups with people, but I kind of understand why he finds himself in these situations. Now, he got a lawsuit against him by a former employee or whatever the case may be that he used to work with. I think he used to date her. I spoke on this when I first got on YouTube. I advised anybody, male, female, black, white, whatever the case may be, do not, and I mean absolutely do not, date anybody that you work with. It's a disaster in the making. Unless you about to quit in 2 weeks, you didn't put in your 2 weeks notice, then fine. But do not work and fuck at the same time. It's always a recipe for disaster, because if it doesn't work out, then you got all that tension going on at work, and then more than likely, if the lady goes to human resources and speaks first, they gonna get you off the job. So it's best that you don't do that. Don't never fuck and work with this person that you that you dealing with. I would never work with my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Married or not. It's just a recipe for disaster. That is cardinal sin. It never usually works out, because when it goes sour, it really goes sour. But I saw this picture with Dr. Boyce Watkins, and it kind of bothered me. It was just the image. And I'm not saying that this is what the case, that's what's going on. But saw this picture of Dr. Boyce Watkins. And he had a picture where he's sitting in a chair and his staff is standing behind him, and all I saw was women. I listened to his channel mostly everybody that he give an opportunity to be a woman. I feel like he don't give the brothers enough of an opportunity. I feel like it should be balanced right down the middle, so you don't have these situations where it look like it's a guy and a whole bunch of women. As always, peak game, y'all. That is always a recipe for disaster, when it's mostly a dude and a whole bunch of women. And the picture kind of gave me a bad taste in my mouth, because if you look at it, you draw your own conclusion. That's all I'm gonna say. And other people have said that too. I feel like Dr. Boyce Watkins, every incident he done had, it done been in behind some woman that used to work with his organization. Cynthia G used to work with him. Shakrita Graham, ain't heard from her. Ain't heard from the African sister. Now you got this thing with Michi X, and then, you know, Paris Milan, who supposed to have been part of the organization. She said she didn't get paid for months, and, you know, a big disaster. But that's always the case. If I had an organization, and let's just say I had a business, I'm gonna make sure my staff is split right down the middle, or close to being split down the middle. So therefore, these type of incidents don't happen. Because, to be honest with you, I don't want it to make it look like I'm dry snitching or some shit like that, because you know how that is. If, you know, a dude could like make some problems for the brother and say, hey man, what's up with this? And I've talked about this with a lot of different people. And once again, I do not have no problem with Michi X or none of, or him having women working for his organization. But what I'm saying is, when you have a bunch of women and it look like it's just you, that's always gonna be a recipe for disaster, because you're gonna have that one chick, whether she lying, semi-lying, half and half, she start going to the press or putting out info about you, is a quick way to fuck shit up and have people turn against you. And we all know black people will turn against each other at the drop of a dime, but we will never lose. We will never give up on anybody that's non-black. No, I'm not going to give up. I can change him. I'm going to fight. Soon you have one incident with a black dude, well, that's it. Fuck it. Fuck him. Fuck his mom. Fuck everybody. I'm done. I'm done. White dude, well, let's see, can we work this out? And I'm going to give him a phone call. I'm going to see, can we have a couple of meetings? But a black dude, you quickly wash your hands of a black person. Do you see how imbalanced that is? Impractical that is? I'm really kicking some game, y'all, because I want y'all to understand this. And this is my own observation. And I saw that a few years ago when I watched his channel, listened to his video. You had the one brother, and then you got one other dude. But then I look at the rest of the people, they all seem to be women. And don't get me wrong, I love my black sisters, but I got love for my black brothers too. I feel like if you got an opportunity to put people in good positions and good predicaments where they can flourish and do things for themselves and their family, you should help everybody. But when it look like you just targeting a specific gender that's opposite you, I mean, you know what time it is with that. That's all I'm saying. Now, I know somebody gonna watch this video and say I'm trying to attack Dr. Boyce Watkins. No, that's not the case. But what I'm saying is, I saw this coming with him. I saw this coming a mile away, because I saw it years ago. I started peeping that shit out. Like, everything that I knew was gonna happen with him is happening because I saw it. Keep in mind, I'm 44 years old. I done seen shit. I know shit. Look, I'm not a perfect person. Don't pretend to be. But I saw this coming a mile away. Anybody with common sense saw this coming. And like I said, that picture summed it up. Real talk. If I own a business, I'm not dating my workers. That is always a recipe for disaster. So I'm about to, end this video. Like I said, I support Dr. Boyce Watkins. I hope he can fix these situations. But sometimes even somebody that's as smart as he is need to take advice from other people that's not inside that circle. I'm happy that he giving the sisters the opportunity to voice their opinion. But at the end of the day, the brothers need an opportunity too. And like I said, I'm not trying to tell that man how to run his business or whatever the case may be. I would love to talk to Dr. Boyce Watkins. I would love to talk to Michi X. I would love to talk to the other sister. Because he have gave people with criminal records the opportunity. And that's cool, and I respect him for that. I do believe in second chances. You know what I'm saying? I believe in third chances. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer in 3 strikes you out. But all I'm saying is, when I saw that picture, I said, there it is. I say, there it is. And like I said, this is not a Dr. Boyce Watkins bashing video, because I respect the man. This isn't clickbait. And I know somebody might try to edit this video and make it look like I'm ripping Dr. Boyce Watkins to shred. No, that's not the case. I have a lot of respect for that dude, but I'm just voicing my opinion about what I've seen going on in his organization. So that's all I have to say. I'm out. Thank you for listening. Peace, everybody. Happy New Year.